The man was horrified to find that the two villagers who had just been released were mercilessly hunted by the rich before they ran far. He soon realized the seriousness of the problem. The rich threw him a bag of valuable diamonds and told him that the game would start in 2 minutes. At this time, the man finally realized that the rich had tricked him here to be their prey. This made the man very angry. He picked up the backpack on the ground and prepared to leave. Unexpectedly, the next second, a group of fully armed bodyguards surrounded him. If the man did not participate in the game, he would be executed immediately. In order to survive, the man had no choice but to flee into the deep jungle. Then, the rich took up their weapons and chased after him. However, what they didn't expect was that they would soon turn from hunters to prey. It turned out that the man was not an ordinary tourist, but Weiss, known as the king of fighters. He came to a small river and found a body. Obviously, the other party was the victim of the previous hunting game. However, Weiss was not panicked at all. Instead, he calmly walked to the river to fetch water. Hey! The bullet deflected and Wes managed to escape. However, the opponent still refused to let him go and fired more than 50 shots at him. As a result, not a single shot hit the target. Instead, Wes locked his position. The furious man in the hat immediately chased him with a shotgun. Seeing this, Wes immediately hid in the river. When the man in the hat arrived at the scene, Wes had already disappeared. Before he could figure out the situation, Wes suddenly surfaced and pulled him into the water. Then a set of the man in the hat was beaten dizzy with a fist. He was so scared that he begged for mercy from Wes. Wes was soft-hearted and stopped. He didn't know that this was a trick of the man in the hat. By the time he realized it, it was too late. The man in the hat pulled out a 10-meter long sword and chopped at Wes. He obviously hadn't seen Wes's true strength. He would soon pay a heavy price for underestimating his enemy. The man in the hat hit his head on the hard rock and ended his life on the spot. Wes disappeared silently in the dense forest.